Over 100 million people tuned in to watch Shakira sing a song before the World Cup this year. Over 100 million people. Think about how much collective energy that is. I was doing some lazy research over the last few days during the World Cup now, and having that UFC event in the White House recently. On any given day, there could potentially be 500 million to a billion plus people watching sport around the globe, whether that's live or whether that's in a streaming device or in a pub. Almost 10%, sometimes more than 10% of our species tuning in to sports. Think about how much energy that is. Think about how much attention that is. Think about how much energy as a collective species we are spending watching people play sports. Don't get me wrong, I grew up loving sport. I'm dissolving my love for it as time goes on because I'm starting to become aware that our attention is what's keeping the structures of society that we're complaining about alive. Our collective undivided attention to these parts of society that we've been conditioned to believe are a way of life. Sport. Look at the World Cup. Look at all these beautiful people spending their hard-earned money watching people kicking balls into net for millions. You think about the amount of people that are watching them. Think about the amount of energy is going into these things. These circuses that are keeping us distracted from society which is crumbling around us, from this paradigm shift that we're all going through, just like the Romans did when they were crumbling. You think about fight sport. The UFC in the White House recently had tremendous views. You think about boxing, kickboxing, bare knuckle boxing, all of these sports which are based on human versus human fight sport, blood sport. It's like human cockfighting. And we've been conditioned to love this, to love watching humans hurting other humans, because it further segregates us. When you look at tribalism in sport, which, don't get me wrong, sport is a beautiful thing. It keeps you fit. Sometimes it's very family-based, it's communal, it can be social. But at the top end of it, it's ridiculous. It's a conditioning tool to keep us all distracted and keep us all happy to be working 45 hours a week just so we can go and watch our football match on the weekend and drink our few pints and distract ourselves, wake up hungover and tired the next morning or depressed because our team lost, and carry on with work until we can go and do it again. It's not healthy. And here's one thing, energy flows where attention goes. I say it all the time. What we are paying our attention towards is what's literally manifesting within this realm. So if we continue to pay attention towards these sports, they will continue. People complain about poisonous food, poisonous water, poisonous sky. We're paying attention towards McDonald's, McDonald's exists. We're paying attention towards Amazon, Amazon exists. If we stop paying attention to McDonald's, i.e. we don't go there and eat food as a collective, it no longer has the capacity to exist. If we stop buying things on Amazon, then Amazon doesn't have the capacity to exist, and perhaps then we can stop complaining about local foods closing down, local food stores and local shops, corner shops, etc. closing down, because we are the ones that are using the convenient tools online to get these things delivered to our doors rather than going down and keeping our local shops open. It's us as a collective. We all have a role to play within society, even if we don't want to know that. On an individual basis, we are all a part of this collective, whether that be on the good side or the bad side, we are all here. And thus, we are all empowered to make changes, to make minute changes day by day that will help our species in the long run. Just recently, I was at an event and I was on stage for the first time with Symbiotic Vibration. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. We're on the way to 500 now. That would be fantastic. I generally make content with regards to using my brain tumor experience and surgery and hindsight and recovery, etc., and some addiction to try and help people. But also I speak about the world, and I will be doing a lot more so as time goes on. I'm busy. I was at this event recently and I managed to get 60 or 70 people to collectively grieve and collectively express our gratitude towards some of our lost ones, whatever it was that we wanted to express our gratitude towards. God, the universe, whoever we believe in is up there, this universal energy that we're all divinely connected to but have different names to and are segregated by. We all decided to take a moment to just shout "we love you" to the sky, and I can't help but think, imagine the collective energy that we're putting into these sports. Imagine if it's true and there is 500 million people watching sport on any given day at the moment. Imagine if we used our individual energy that we're pushing towards that sport and collectively use that energy for means of pragmatism towards developing a healthier future for society, in which perhaps we do express our gratitude collectively for everything around us. We do feel connected to our land once more. We do feel connected to this divine creator once more. And we stop paying our attention towards things that are destroying our species, poisoning our species, in hopes that perhaps for the future generations we can build a better world. But it falls at each and every one of us on an individual level, including myself. I'm not perfect. I'm nowhere near it, actually, but I'm trying my best. It's very difficult to navigate this game that we play on planet Earth, aka Spirit School, that has been literally given to us and has been constructed for a long time right now. We all just randomly spawned into. But look, I think awareness is the most important thing. If we have awareness that the energy is flowing where our attention is going, and we have awareness that we can stop paying our attention towards things that are destructive towards our species and putting our attention towards things that are positive and pragmatic and connective and loving, well, then we can only move in one direction, and perhaps the earth might be a little bit more beautiful for the future generations, for your children, for your children's children, etc. So, happy Sunday, everyone. I love you all. I'm going to go and enjoy my day now.